So Niko, today is the team launch, but you've already competed this year. So what have you done so far?
I started already in Qatar and Oman, two tours, and it was a good start.
You feel happy with where you are?
Yeah, I think I'm already in good shape with the races in Qatar. Oman. It was hard races, very fast, big teams, very strong riders. It's very difficult to be there, but it's the perfect preparation for the coming races, and I think it's gonna be okay.
You had an injury last season to your back. You had a big crash, and you were suffering with that for a lot of the season. So how are you feeling at this point in time?
Sometimes it still gives me problems, and I hope in the future it comes better and that it's okay and good enough to do races like I want to do them, and that I can go in the attacks. And so Qatar Oman was okay about that, and I hope it's still is going the same.
Do you have to do anything specifically to manage that? You know, do you have to do physiotherapy, etc., to keep the problem away?
I did a lot of exercises in the winter, and sometimes chiropractor, and so this, I have to follow it every day and look how it is, and I hope that it stays going good and stays the same.
You're back in Belgium now, and obviously enjoy the racing here. Former national champion here, and did well in the classics. So, what are your goals over the next few months?
For me, the seasons start really now next weekend, and then we do it for 6 weeks. That's important races, and I hope I can do my best and I can win one of them. It's not easy because all the big teams are there and everybody is nervous. Everybody want to win in the early season, but they're gonna try and do my best.
What are the main races that you'll do, and if you had to pick one of those to do well in, which would it be?
The biggest races are there or live on television, and that's this weekend start already, and then we have Waregem, Harelbeke, 3 days of the Panne, Brabantse Pijl, a lot of big races.
How is the team looking? There's some changes to the team this year, some guys leaving, a lot of new guys coming on board. So at this point in time, how does it look to you?
I think we have a lot of more talent in the team now. We have some very young riders, 2021, like Sam Bennett and Andy Sven, and so they were very young, but a lot of potential. And I think in the future, 5 years or so, that can be really good professional cyclists. And that vision of the team is a good vision, and I hope for them that we can work further away with it. And I think the team has changed already with a lot of young riders like them, and that's important.
Sean Kelly is involved in the team. What is his input like? And I mean, you've been a pro for a long time. Can he give you any advice, or at this point do you feel you know a lot of what you need to know?
I know already a lot of things, but you're not old enough to learn something, and Sean say some things or we discuss about something with them, and he have always his vision, and that's good for the team, and he can do a lot for us, and also for the young riders, like we do now Qatar Oman. It's thanks to him that we are there, and it's a big lesson for the young riders to be there, and they see the big riders how they prepare them for the other races are coming, and they can learn it only if they are there, and that's with Sean that we can do that.
You're now 40 years of age. You'll be 41 at the end of this year. So what are your plans? Will this be your last season, and if so, what will you do after this?
First of all, I want to do the maximum to make a good season and to make good results, and then we see. I have a lot of experience already on the bike. Maybe it can work with young riders, and where we will see. I don't know it really for sure at that moment.
Is there a possibility of being a director sportif with this team?
I don't know. You have to ask it at Sean and Kurt. I don't know how they see it at a long time, but I know already that I know a lot of things, a lot of experience in a lot of races, also in the world, in Belgium, everywhere. So maybe they can use it, but I don't know it for sure, and I'm not for sure at this time.